Hello Chronoholics, I am Dr. Karan Madab, back with another episode of Dive Into the Industry. Today our guest is Mr. Adrian Bosshard, the CEO of Rado. Welcome to India, sir.
So it's always a pleasure to be here in India, to be here at the art fair in Delhi together with you, and especially also together with a lot of watch passionate people like you, because I'm a watch fan since my childhood, and to share my passion with you and with your audience, it's a big pleasure.
How the journey has been for you at Rado? How many years have you been at the helm of Rado?
You know, I'm already working many years in the watch industry, in the Swatch Group, and now I'm 5.5 years working for Rado. And due to the fact that since my childhood I'm a great admirer of this mythical brand, it's really for me also a very interesting journey, and I'm very proud to work with my strong team for this brand, which is known worldwide as the master of material, thanks to our big competence in working with watches with high-tech ceramic, and of course also thanks to the fact that our products are all very iconic in terms of design, with the Diastar, with the Anatome, with the Captain Cook, Centrix and the True collection.
That's right. I think all those collections in India have done pretty well across the board. A lot of the Swiss brands, when they come to India, they don't know the Indian market. The Indian market is very different. It's a very different, emotional, brand-sensitive, price-sensitive market. But Rado seems to have absolutely nailed it. How did you manage to do that?
Of course, we have to be aware that our journey in India is already since a long time ago. We have started to work in India already in the late 50s.
Sure, yeah.
And not only for selling watches, also to taking care about the watches.
Right.
We service center. Already in the 60s, we had a couple of service centers all over India. And therefore we are heavily rooted through generations already. And this is giving a lot of confidence to the customer. This is definitely one element. Brand awareness, strong roots, important retail partners. We were on the list of many people already in the past.
That's right.
And this gives a lot of confidence.
Right.
The second reason why we are so appreciated here, the Indian customers, they are emotional customers, because when they buy a watch, it's mainly for anniversaries, important milestones in the life, weddings, and when they buy something for themselves or also for gifting, they want something sustainable, high qualitative, unique. And due to the fact that the biggest part of our watches are produced in high-tech ceramic, it's a timeless product with a timeless beauty.
Absolutely.
And this is an emotional value. When you buy a Rado watch, it's a watch for a very long term, often for the whole life. And these are the reasons, important roots, you know, premium quality, unique design. And of course, in the meantime, we know also the taste of the Indian customers.
Sure.
When they are gifting something, it must be a timeless design, a timeless beauty. And therefore, we are in India really the brand in this field, and it's the result of really a development and the collaboration since decades.
That's right. No, I mean, Rado is kind of already ingrained into the Indian mindset, and that's why it flows down through the generations, where new buyers also say, hey, that's a trusted brand my father or my grandfather wore, or my grandmother wore, and therefore I can trust my money and my time into a Rado timepiece. That brings us to the reason why you're here at the India Art Fair today in 2026.
Yeah.
Your collaborations with designers in the past have been tremendous, and this time you're doing the third edition of the Corbusier editions. Tell us about how this collaboration comes to life.
Yeah. Important point, you know, in order to attract also the young customers, it's important also that you highlight also, you know, the reason why they should buy a watch in terms of design inspiration. we have very iconic designs from the past,
That's
but
right.
we are also able to inspire these iconic shapes
Absolutely.
with fresh ideas from also, last year it was from Testo One, with which we have launched, the Diastar,
That's right.
which was a huge success. And this year it's a very special and also very emotional inspiration. We are working since years with the foundation of Le Corbusier. And Le Corbusier was a designer, a very creative person, a very genius person, who had also a strong link with India.
That's right.
Because he shaped the
That's
city
right.
of Chandigarh.
That's right, yeah.
Also in the 50s and 60s. And we have decided to create 3 specific pieces inspired from very famous and iconic buildings from Le Corbusier.
That's right.
One building is Le Cité Radieuse from Marseille, France.
Yeah.
And the second building is the Carpenter Center from the US,
That's right.
in America. And the third very important building is coming from Chandigarh.
That's right.
And these 3 buildings are really very iconic buildings created from the creativity of Le Corbusier. And we did already in the past also product inspired from the creativity
That's
of
right.
Le Corbusier. And we are
That's
very
right.
proud that we are launching tomorrow during the art fair here,
That's
the
right.
Indian Art Fair,
Yeah.
these exclusive timepieces inspired from the DNA and the creativity of Le Corbusier and realized and produced from the master of material, Rado.
Absolutely. I think this combination was very natural, wasn't it? I mean, you're the master of materials, but also the way colors have been implemented in ceramics at Rado, unmatched. Nobody else has done it the same way. And therefore, to use the Le Corbusier's philosophies, his DNA, his colors in your product, I think it just comes out very nicely.
You know, Le Corbusier was not only the master of architecture,
That's right.
he have created this polychromy architecture of 63 colors.
That's right, yeah.
And Rado is known of the master of material, but
Yeah.
also the master of color tighter
that's
ceramic.
right.
And therefore the fits Le Corbusier as the master of this polychromy.
That's
And
right.
on the other side, we are capable to translate this Le Corbusier colors in high-tech ceramic colors. This is giving really an important leverage and also an important emotion to this collaboration.
That's
And what better location could be found than the art fair in Delhi? Nowhere. We are on the right place.
Yeah.
When I have visited just before this art fair, I see a lot of colors, I see a lot of creativity. And to launch these 3 pieces here, it's definitely a honor for me.
Certainly. Every time you come to India, you bring us something very, very new. How does the collaborative process come about? I mean, do the designers come to you with an idea, or the idea comes from the design team at Rado? How does the collaboration come about?
Yeah. First of all, we have, of course, you can imagine many designers who would like to work with us. And we are very selective to take the decision with whom we would like to work, because it's important that from both sides
That's right.
we have a deep respect from each other. That means it's important that we trust on the creativity, on the designer, that his creativity fits to Rado. This
That's
is
right.
the first point.
Yeah.
And the second point, we expect and we want that the designer respects what we did in the past
Sure.
and what we are doing today and in the future. And when this is given and we feel that we have the common respect, finally the collaboration is going very smooth, because the designer knows everything which is linked with the watch technology, movement, cases, homologations, quality features, shapes and so on. This is in the hand of Rado.
Yeah.
And on the other side, when we trust that all, thinking out of the box design elements fits to the brand, he has the freedom. This was the case by Alfredo Haberli.
That's right.
This was the case also by Testo One.
Sure.
You have seen the Diastar. It's a very particle product with this oval shape.
That's right.
also with this ceramos shape. And Desh, he was really capable to create his design language in the dial, in the hand, in the combination, collar and strap. And in the end, we let him the freedom to put his language and his signature on the piece, a great success. And the same is also here when you see the True Round automatic, which we have launched, the Chandigarh piece with this ivory black case, with also this the laser ceramic tile, which is not a brass tile, it's a high-tech ceramic tile, inspired from the building in Chandigarh. Also the Cité Radieuse in Marseille with the blue sky hands. It's also inspired from the sea and from the sky. Really close to the inspiration of Le Corbusier. It's really something which is fittings and is bringing to the customer an additional inspiration which is offered from a brand who has all the competences in watchmaking and all the competences also in the production of high-tech ceramic timepieces.
Absolutely. I mean, true words, because the synergy, the philosophical synergy, and then the material synergy also has to be there to bring out a product of this caliber to the market. Where does this collaboration go?
Normally when we are working with designers or with institutions, it's never short-term activities. Basically, with Tesh, we are working many years. With Alfredo, we are working many years. With Le Corbusier, we are also working already 8 years. And that will mean, depends the occasions. And basically, we are searching when we have a fit.
That's right.
This fit is not on short term.
Sure.
You see also, we are working since over 10 years with Hrithik Roshan.
That's right.
Which is our Bollywood star here in India. We are working also a couple of years with Katrina Kaif.
That's right.
Basically, a Rado, it's an investment for long term. And therefore, we want to give to our audience also a certain stability and to work with a vision which is always the same. But of course we can surprise the customer always with creative new ideas with which we are pushing the boundaries of the creativity together with our internal designers or a few times also together with designers from external, which are already a couple of years by us. That will mean for us, long-term collaboration, it means a lot.
Very nicely put, because future collaborations, repeated collaborations need to make sense. They should not be forced. Nobody can force them to happen, right? It has to happen naturally with both sides coming together to create good products. I think that's the core philosophy of any collaboration.
Yeah, fully agree, because a lot of contacts were given through contacts from them to us, from us to them. When we met people on art fairs, and suddenly we had this shimmy to fit together.
Sure.
And the essential point is, as a brand CEO and as, of course, also the head of product, when we are doing a design piece, we need to be capable to think out of the box and give to the designer the opportunity to really go his way.
Sure.
Without, of course, entering in the technical field, because the technical field is our field, design field is his field. And therefore, all the design piece which we did in the past was always very appreciated and, of course, also very creative.
Certainly. I mean, Rado's support of designers is legendary in itself, and it's very important to bring, a fresh perspective. Your regular product lines, they do very well in India. But do you think that these collaborations with their colors, with their freshness, are also aimed towards the younger market?
We have also in our standard collection, we have very outstanding and creative people for young people. I'm not anymore a young man, But despite the fact, the anatome, green,
lovely.
it's also something which is flashing, which is courageous, which is, the summer edition. Also with the anatome, with the skeleton the dial, and the skeleton movement, with the plasma ceramic, it's also very creative. And these are models from the standard collection.
That's
I mean, also our internal designers, they are creative, they are pushing the boundaries, but they are working, in this clear brand strategy.
Sure.
And when we are using the input from a designer, we are searching this really total thinking out of the box. And so normally 2-3 products per year, it's what we are doing in this kind of field. Several times only one piece. This year we are doing 3 pieces with Le Corbusier, and one in the end of the year with Stage 1. Be surprised.
Oh my God, I'm so excited now. That is fantastic. See, this is music to my ears. Wonderful. Already very excited. And that, actually, now that we're speaking about the future, 40 years of ceramic for Rado, what's in store for us?
1986, when Rado launched, was the first brand who has launched product produced in high-tech ceramic on series for the market. It was a revolution because we have remarked that high-tech ceramic has not only the feature to be very light and wear-friendly, has also the feature to be absolutely scratch resistant. And this combination, wear-friendly, light, scratch resistant, and of course timeless beauty, is a feature which was really inspiring us to develop this field. And today, 2026, it's really an honor and a pleasure that we can celebrate this anniversary, this jubilee, 40 years of ceramic. And you can imagine, after 40 years of expertise in high-tech ceramic, we have a huge experience, and therefore we can surprise always the customers again with new colors, with new shapes, and of course with a very premium material, which is in the meantime become really one of the, I would say, the most noble material in the production of Swiss time.
Absolutely. It's a material that is space age, futuristic, and you're using it perfectly. My concern is, are we looking at a lot of good ceramic releases in the year?
We will celebrate this anniversary with also an integral special edition.
Wow, that's amazing.
Which we will launch in the quarter 2. So in Switzerland, so it will be an important launch for this anniversary. And we have also a new Captain Cook line which we will launch in high-tech ceramic. That you mean we have a couple of very interesting products to really underline and celebrate this important milestone of Rado, 40 years of high-tech ceramic.
Very, very exciting times ahead for Rado, a very exciting times for ceramic. Where does the brand go from here?
Basically, rest is never an option. We are always, we are shaping the future. That means even if today we are a very comfortable situation with very clear collection, clear profile, and also very iconic designs as master of material. But of course, R&D, research and development, has never reached everything. You have always again opportunities to surprise the customers with new shapes, with also new material alloys, with new colors. And there, already this year, we will have surprises for the customers. And also 2027, it will be a year in which we have foreseen to launch also extraordinary designs, extraordinary material alloys. So be surprised. Also for me, it's always a pleasure to share, our common passion. Swiss watches Rado, it's something unique, something particular, and something which is creating emotion, endless. So enjoy your Swiss watch and your Rado watch, and hopefully to see you soon in Switzerland.
Certainly. Is there a final message that you would like to give to chronoholics across the country?
Yeah, first of all, I'm really proud that Rado has this unique position here in India, and believe us, our engineers, our designers, all our watchmakers, they are really very motivated, very eager to surprise you also in the future with our beautiful timepieces, really produced and realized and designed from really the most powerful and the most creative people in the Swiss watchmaking. So in this sense, I'm convinced that you feel the power and the uniqueness of Rado.
Wow, this has been very, very informational. In fact, very exciting because the future holds so many good things for Rado, ceramics, and us as watch collectors. This has been a wonderful episode of Dive into the Industry. We'll be back with another episode soon. Stay tuned and thank you for watching.